just be here from back to a new Loud House video, and we're back with a new reviewing of my favorite Loud House episodes, and this is another one from season one that I enjoy. And this is another one that can show how creepy Lola can be. Even though she may seem all innocent and stuff, being a pageant princess, but she can be absolutely terrifying sometimes. I can say that for sure. And yeah, it starts with Lincoln excited for to read a new comic, and of course he likes reading it in his underwear. And he gets some gloves, some protection gloves, and yeah, Lucy is trying to tell him about this dream that she had. And then he tries to go under the table, but gets interrupted by Lana's new pet lizard Lizzie. And then he tries to go into the air vents and falls down into Luann and Luna's room. And then he tries to read his comic in the trash can outside. And of course, Luann just saying that I would talk trash, but I refuse. Now we're both on a roll, while Lincoln is rolling out of the trash can. And then Lincoln sees a commercial for these noise be gone earbuds that have these different sounds that he can do. And yeah, Lincoln gets the money and this drone comes and gives him the earbuds, and Lincoln turns on the earbuds with these really cool sounds that it does, like ocean waves, crickets, and all these other kind of noises, pretty much ignoring all of the noise from his sisters. But the thing is, his sisters are coming into his room, and some of them are trying to ask him certain things. Yeah, which that is a thing that you don't or you have to listen to, right? Because if what if it's something actually important? That's the thing, though. And yeah, him doing just saying like "gotcha," "you betcha," and so on. Just making it like he agrees. And then yeah, same thing with Lola as well. And yeah, he thanks the earbuds for a great day. And then when he wakes up, well, it's Lola comes in saying that, remember, you promised to do this at 3 o'clock today. And she's like, you didn't forget, did you? And he's like, of course I didn't. And she's like, good, because you wouldn't want to make me mad. Which I would be terrified. I mean, I'm 21 years old, and Lola is still little, right? I can't remember exactly how old she is in the show, but again, she's still with the younger siblings. But she can be terrifying for a little girl. And sometimes she can make me feel terrified a bit. And yeah, Lincoln is go outside with Lan because she said that he said that he would be like her punching like dummy. And then she's like, you know what happens when you make Lola mad. Did I ever tell you about the pudding incident? And yeah, we see that Lan ate the last pudding, and Lola is like, oh, that's okay, with that evil smile, creepy smile she has. And then when Lan is in bed, she says her soccer ball got deflated with a pink knife. All because she ate the last pudding. And then we see Lenny doing this modeling on Lincoln. And he's like, let me ask you a hypothetical. And of course, Lenny is just like with a blank expression. And he's like, I mean, a what if question. Yeah, you have to do smaller words with Lenny. Because she would definitely not know what hypothetical would actually mean. And she's also like, you know what happens if you make Lola mad. Did I ever tell you about the tiara crisis? And yeah, she accidentally sat on one of Lola's little tiaras, and she's like, oh, that's okay, with that smile again. And then Lenny goes into her room and sees all her stuff is gone. And apparently Lola is doing this yard sale with all of Lenny's stuff. All because Lenny sat on her tiara. Like, I swear, I would be absolutely angry with that person if they did what Lola sewed on here. And then, yeah, having these girls come in, taking pictures of Lincoln. And then Lincoln is having to be this stool, being like a stool for Lori to put her feet on Lincoln while she's painting her nails. And then she's like, you know what happens when you make Lola mad. And she says, did I ever tell you about Sneeze-ageddon? And yeah, Lola sneezed, and of course Lori is just texting on her phone and wanting to hear her bless you. And then she does that smile again, and then Lori's trying to find her phone and sees something boiling, and it's her phone. I would also be mad at that. I would also be mad at that person if they. I mean, you would probably too if they boiled something like that. Like, yeah, you would be mad at that person too. Even if it is your sibling, you would, or family member, you would be mad for them doing something like that. And then he goes over to Lana, and once again, she's like, you know what happens if you make Lola mad. And then she's like, did I ever tell you about the frog fiasco? And he's like, do I want to know about the frog fiasco? And this is probably the most darkest one, I would say. I mean, just from what it shows, I mean, just from what it's going to show, it's pretty dark, even if it's not actually the case, or if it's not actually true. Which, of course, at the end, which we will get to, and obviously, if you know the opposite, if you've watched it, you would know, of course, too. But yeah, see, it does that smile again when it comes to messing up her mascara with Lana's frog, Seymour, and then yeah, she's trying to find Seymour, and then she sees outside with Lola walking away from the garage with a shovel. And Lana does say that she can't prove that she took out Seymour, but she never saw him again. Again, that's pretty dark, I would say. I mean, again, I highly doubt she baited Seymour to death, her Lana's pet frog, but it is implying just because of how she has a shovel. Lola is walking from the garage with a shovel while Lana screams. Like, yeah, again, I definitely don't think that she killed him, but that's pretty much what this implies if you think about it. And then, of course, she's worried, or he's worried, what's going to happen, what Lola's going to do to him. And then he begs for Lana's help, which then she's like, what if you do everything that she would want you to do and do it? Which, yeah, that means polishing all her tiaras, all her trophies, doing tea and vacuuming, cleaning or washing her car, mowing the lawn, and even the cleaning the gutters. Like, even Lincoln is like, why would Lola care if the gutters are clean? Smoothing out the driveway, even making these different things with leaves. And then Lana is about to leave, and Lincoln is, of course, like, wait, where are you going? And she's like, somewhere safe, just in case. And then Lola comes and saying, you know what happens when you make me mad, and with fire coming out of her eyes. And, of course, Lincoln is saying of how he couldn't hear her, and she's like, I know you couldn't hear me. Saying that he's not as clever as they think. And, yeah, the other night, when, of course, he was ignoring all of them with the earbuds, she noticed the earbuds with that creepy smile and saying all these different things like, are you the biggest dork in the world, and do you like the taste of dog poop? And yeah, of course, him just agreeing with everything since he couldn't hear them. And yeah, telling the other siblings, except for Lisa. Yeah, except for Lisa, you would think. And of course, she has a plan of her own, which doing that smile again, like Lola, please stop it with that smile. And yeah, everything that the sisters told Lincoln was all made up, including that whole Seymour thing, or Lana's pet frog being beaten with a shovel. kind of dark joke or dark like thing. All of that, and of course Lenny's stuff, being all of that was all fake. Um, yeah, everything that he was told was all made up just to get at Lincoln for him ignoring them. I mean, yeah, they actually got him pretty good, though, I would say. But of course, they tell him that you can't just ignore us because they're his family, and that they all have to put up with all the noises as well. And then Lisa comes and saying that Lincoln said that Lincoln promised that he would help her with her experiments. And then they hear some and see some gas coming out of her door, and she takes the earbuds that goes under Lincoln's bed, and we see an explosion that explodes the roof off and makes it upside down. Yeah, a really good episode, I would say. And like I said, just shows creep. Just shows Lola at her creepy levels, I would say. Especially for a little girl she is. She can be menacing, even scarier than Lucy. And yeah, Lucy's supposed to be the scary one. But Lola can definitely be as well. Even if all of that stuff that all the sisters said that Lola did was fake, yeah, it's still though, especially with those smiles that she did. She would definitely be up there with the Joker and Pennywise as well when it comes to those types of levels. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.